We are so excited to be here today at the new Thompson High School football stadium talking to Coach Freeman. Thanks for being with us again, Coach.
Thank you so much for having us. We're blessed to be here.
Well, we always enjoy talking to you and getting an update on what's going on. So tell us about the stadium. How's it coming along?
It's going great. You know, just waiting on everybody to finish up the little things that the state's looking for to be finished, and we're hoping to get it finished and get in here.
That's awesome. So compared to last year, how do you see this team in comparison that's coming up?
You know, we've got a year of experience under our belt. For everybody that's coming back, we lost 13 really good football players that started for us last year, and several are playing college football right now. So we've got to find the guys that come in a normal high school situation and find out how many of the young guys can really step up and take the place of those 13 guys that we lost. And I think once the season gets going and they get some experience under the belt, that we're going to be fine. They got to play a lot last year. We had some games where fortunately we got up early and we got to play them a lot, because as far as having the pressure of starting the game and approaching the week as a starter and mentally getting themselves ready, that's what we have to find out.
Yeah, and I've heard you say you love these new guys, like getting to see them grow and develop. So what's that process like?
It's wonderful. This class will be our first senior class. Shadrick Burden was a freshman when I got here, and just watching the way they've come along. And you know, we get lost in football and we get lost in results, but I've got wonderful kids, young men, and a great bunch of coaches that, you know, I think in the big scheme of things, what we're getting to do here is we've watched these kids mature and grow up, and they've taken ownership of their school, of their program, the way they talk to their teachers and act at school. And I'm just proud of what they are and what they stand for as young men.
Well, last year, one thing that really stood out to me was the players kept saying how they were a true team. They worked together. They really cared about each other. They were friends. How do y'all really show them that you care for them and develop that within them? Because I know that could be hard to do.
I think you have to spend time with the guys, and you have to coach them hard. And if you coach them hard, then you got to love them just as hard. And you know, I think we spend time with our kids. I think we do. You know, you have some coaches come in and say, "Hey, you can't joke around with kids. You can't do this." But it's worked for me everywhere I've been. I felt like our kids, they really cared about each other, and they played hard together. And so we're not going to change what we have been doing over the years. And our kids here, they've taken ownership, and that's what all as a coach you can ask a team to do ever is do your best.
Yeah.
And we have to be okay. Society might not be okay, but as coaches, man, I'm okay if those kids have done the best they can do. We'll let the chips fall.
Well, I believe that attitude is what makes them great. Tell me some of the teams that you guys are going to be playing this year that are going to be a little tougher.
Well, you know, all the teams in our region. This region is a great region. It's part of the reason that we wanted to come up here, because we wanted to be in a region where you truly was judged on Friday night by the best. And you know, all the teams in this region have great athletes. They're all coached really well. So you have to be doing something right to be successful. And you know, you got the traditional Hoover. You can say what you want. Hoover for 18, 20 years has been a predominant powerhouse program. You have to look at Mountain Brook. Coach Yeager and them always do a great job. And everybody in the region is a good football team. And we're going to play James Clemens, which is a really good football team. Opening week, we traveled to Foley, and Coach Nibbles has been down there 2 or 3 years, Tad, and is doing a redevelopment job down there. And then we go to Crestview, Florida, the last game of the year, and we play Crestview, which is always a really good football team down there. So our schedule's really good, and looking forward to it.
That's great. Well, tell us about what guys we need to be looking for this year. Any standouts?
You know, everybody thinks you start on the offense, but really, you know, we got Will Connor back. We got some defensive linemen back, Eric Mizell. You know, and you start naming names, you leave people out. But we've got some guys over there that's really got to step up and be leaders and play, because the guys around them, like Will's looking around, and Jalen and KJ are gone. Eric's looking around, and Mackey's gone. Miles and 2 or 3 others are gone in the secondary. So, you know, I think Will's got to be the quarterback over there, and him and Eric have done a great job this summer of bringing those other kids. We got Jalen Bustamani's back. He's doing a great job for us, and Tyreek Bivens, and there's several over there that are going to make a difference. And of course, on offense, you know, Amari's back. Amari's been with us every year, every game I've been here, I believe. And Amari is one of the top offensive linemen in the country. And then Shadrick Bird, of course, is, you can't put a price on Shadrick. Shadrick is a team leader. He's a guy that you want, you know, all your kids to act like. And of course, we've got Talia. Talia's he's one of the most gifted guys in the country. Might not be the tallest, but you know, if you measured on tall, then Drew Brees probably won't be playing football, and Drew Brees is very good. So I mean, Talia and Shadrick and Amari, and then we got to find some receivers come along. Kyle Smoke has been just tremendous in the spring and has had a great summer. And Mike Petway's back, and you know, offensive line wise, we've got some of them back. So I think it's gonna be the best offensive line we've had. You know, Seth is started at center for us for a while, and we've got some guys back. Alex Perriman, we lost, was a fighter. We've got to find somebody to replace Alex. And Jamie Simmons is an Alabaster guy that's decided to come back to Alabaster High School and to Thompson High School to Alabaster to go to high school, and he's going to help us. And then and we got some guys. Mason Crank can help us. We've got some people that we've got to have stepped up that have not started a game in some spots, so they've really got to develop.
Yeah. Well, overall, it sounds like it's going to be an exciting season, and I've heard several people talk about wanting season tickets. How do they go about doing that?
Well, I think Coach Pitts has got it where you actually can go online now, and I think it's probably under THS Athletics, okay. And I think you can order them online. And I know he talked to me the other day, and it's several season packages have already been sold. So I think most people are going online, and I think it's through THS Athletics, through Coach Pitts. But I know they can contact Coach Pitts and find out. Okay,
and finally, do you think we're going to be watching from this stadium this year, or this season?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
We better be.
Well, that's great. Well, walk us through the stadium and how many it seats and just different things about what you guys have going on here.
I think seating-wise, we're about 6,000, give or take some. We got the Jumbotron. They're getting the new Jumbotron put up in the end zone. That's really going to be an exciting part of the stadium because you can have some stuff on Jumbotron, and of course the facilities. I think the seating is close to 6,000, but you can see, you know, like the Hoover game last year over there, they were talking about 13,000, 14,000. A lot of them were standing, and so there's a lot of room here to stand. And then of course the field house, the upper levels, our meeting rooms, and the bottom level down there is our locker rooms for our football guys. And we got some facilities on back for tennis and track and stuff on the back of the building. The tall building in the back is actually our indoor facility that we'll have ability to use it some during the year, and if it rains or mud or something. And then they got, I think, 7 tennis courts just off the side of the building for the tennis team. And the whole land up here, Dr. Vickers has done a great job. Everybody has got their own place. I saw the band practicing this morning down there on their place, and soccer's building a brand new facility over there that they're going to be able to use in track. Of course, baseball and softball is about finished down there on their end, and a brand new arena, a brand new auxiliary gym. It's just amazing and a blessing to look around and see what's going on up here right now.
I know, I love it. I love that there's something for everybody. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Coach. You guys get out this year, come watch some football games. It's going to be an exciting season.